Today we're here at Infiniti of Fort Wayne looking at the 400 horsepower Infiniti Q50 Red Sport. First impressions. This thing is really tight feeling, which is really nice. And the sound, it makes a different sound when you get on it and romp on it. It's not loud, but it still puts a smile on your face, which sounds foreign, and I like it. So the other things that I really like about this, has a dual screen on it. You have your nav up top and then everything else that you want to play with. I did turn the radio on and turned it up a little bit. It has a really good quality sound in the stereo. The paddle shifters, I really like how they feel to the touch. Everything on this feels extremely nice. And got her in manual mode and Sport Plus, coming up to a really tight curvy section. So well. There's a little bit of lag in between shifts on the boost, but it's not terrible. 400 horsepower, all-wheel drive, paddle shifters. Yes, it's fun. Talk about a sleeper. Oh my goodness. So this thing did really well on a really tight, windy section in Sport Plus mode, which is to be expected. But what I'm really surprised at is I'm still in Sport Plus mode, and it feels really comfortable to drive. It's not like Sport Plus mode harshens it up so much that you don't like it. I'm going to clip back down to standard, but this is such a good dual personality car, and I love that part of that they didn't put Red Sport badges all over it to tell everybody that you have the fastest one available, which is kind of cool. If you want something that's nice and elegant looking and yet still really fun. I mean, that was hair-raising back there. That was a lot of fun. It had my full attention. It reacted really well. The throttle response was awesome. There was only a little bit of lag in between shifts, but man, was it fun. It just, wow. I'm gonna try those curves in standard and see if they're still that fun. So I'm in just standard and drive. I'm not going to play with the paddle shifters. We'll see how she does on this curvy road. And this road it's kind of rough. It's bumpy. Oh geez, caught up to somebody. I'm going to let him go. But yeah, so far this thing has really impressed me. I haven't heard much about these. They've kind of been not really talked about by much. So. Okay, standard does kind of want to upshift a little bit too quickly, but I mean, come on, it's a standard. It's going to upshift if you're on the brakes and stuff like that. It's not going to want to hold gears for you, but still, it was fun. So yeah, this car, this is a fun car. I'm serious. If you're in that market for a sport luxury sedan, do yourself a favor and come look at one of these. Drive one of these and make sure you can drive it. I like that the paddles are in one spot and they stay there. Whew. Wow, this car is fun and fast. Oh. Literally, when you are in Sport Plus mode and on a curvy road and driving it hard, you literally forget that you are in a sedan. This thing feels like a freaking sports car that will light your hair on fire when you are driving it like that. Holy cow. I really like this car. Like, I didn't know much about this car going into it. I haven't heard much about it. I haven't really read much about them. And the performance side of this car is awesome. I'm on the highway. I'm trying out all these assists. Lane departure assist just corrected it from going out of the lane. I got my cruise set. I mean, this isn't what this is designed for. It's not designed for you to take your hands off the wheel and do whatever you want. It's designed to help things be more safe. Man, this thing tracks really straight, so it's not even going towards the edge of the lane. But if you think about how long I've had my hands off the wheel here, I mean, I'm paying attention, but how long I've had my hands off the wheel here is pretty staggering. And this thing just, it's not self-driving. Okay, lane departure. It's just riding the line. Okay. It does it very, very nicely. It doesn't jerk you off or it doesn't jerk the wheel away from the line. It beeps at you, lets you know, hey, you're kind of getting off track here, but it slightly corrects it very gingerly, which is kind of nice. The beep is there to remind you, hey, you need to pay attention. It's not gonna shake the car about to tell you you're going out of the lane, but here it goes. This thing just drives so flippin' straight it doesn't even want to leave the lane. There it goes. Perfect. So overall, I really like this car. I want to thank Infiniti of Fort Wayne for allowing me to do this review today. Please check the description below for a link to their website. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.